another pictorial representation. So there are two things are there in supply chain management. One is called inbound and one is called outbound. As we discussed and seen in the before slide picture, and we saw that there is a supply side and there's a demand side. So if you can see, raw material with the help of inbound logistic is going to goods to storage, correct? Okay. Then, and this is a procurement cycle with the help of inbound logistics. This is completely procurement cycle. That goods in storage is given to manufacturer. Manufacturers produces the product. He sends it to outbound warehouse. Now product is ready to outbound. It is in the outbound scale now. And then with the help of outbound logistics, it reaches to the consumer. So you see, the first is a procurement management, and you can see the second is an operation management also. This slide giving you an idea of inbound logistics. That means raw material reaching to the manufacturing premises. Manufacturing premises, finished good is reaching to consumer is called outbound logistics or outbound activities. And from manufacturing to consumer is an operation management, and up to raw material to the manufacturing premises is a procurement management. So you can see how this supply chain management, inbound logistics indicates logistic management. So it is a mix of all. It's a combination of all. And still, extra thing is not shown in this diagram, which we'll see in some other diagram when it's going to come. Artificial intelligence will be added to this forum here. Just try to see, okay, how the coffee beans, just it is available in the internet also, this information. Starbucks supply chain model, correct? For example, just an example to study. Coffee beans are there, then there are sources there, then you have to prepare something, correct? Remember that I was giving an example of the car manufacturing. So the tire and glass is made somewhere else. So there could be a component manufacturing, or there could be a step. There could be a step processing. Means before making something, you do something, correct? Before making the final goods. So the coffee is not made in the farms. Coffee is made where? At the coffee centers, correct? But the roasting center will convert the coffee beans to the roasted coffee beans, okay? And this will be distributed to regional distribution centers. From regional distribution centers, it will be going to central distribution center, and from there it will be going to stores. And the dairy consumer products and standard furnitures for the stores, everything will be distributed accordingly. So the question here is, this is a very good example where the whole cycle of coffee beans up to store, you are planning everything. You have the delivery centers also, delivery cycle also, which is flowing from the roasted centers or coffee beans to the roasting centers, from roasting center to ultimately up to stores. So there is a delivery cycle also available in that. So these are all the very, very basic and simple examples so that you absorb supply chain management of each angle of supply chain management. In just one slide before, we were discussing about supply chain sustainability. Supply chain supports sustainability of business. And that's why it requires some responsibilities to carry on. And what are those responsibilities? Social responsibilities, environmental responsibilities, and financial responsibilities. And companies' efforts to consider the environmental and human impact of their product journey through the supply chain, from raw material sourcing to production, storage, delivery, and every transport link in between. Your supply chain should ensure that the company should be in a financial stable condition. Cash flows are maintained. Financial losses are avoided by avoiding the wastages. Making the cash flow in time, that is one aspect of it. And cash flow means across the supply chain. That means giving the payments in time to the manufacturer, who's your raw material supplier, and taking your payments back, collecting the cost, okay? Collecting the payments in time from the distribution networks, from the distributors, and from the customers. And at the same time, you are not impacting environment. Your products are safe to use. Your operations are safe to environment. Your storages are no issues. They are safe. And your product is ensuring the positive social impact. So these three aspects, when you are financially stable, when you are addressing financial issues, when your stability is there from financial point of view, and with a long horizon, okay, you are ensuring that your debt levels are not increasing, okay, your credits are not very high level, your environment is good, your environmental impact is nothing or not at risk anymore. Socially, your product is accepted, and you don't find any statutory requirements, non-compliances for social and environmental aspect. So accordingly, the concept of sustainability is supported in supply chain. And these are the three critical points of supply chain from sustainability point of view.